2K Games is making their own football game with the FIFA license, and today we're gonna go through some brand new details. First of all, this game is still in very early development. They've only been working on this since the last summer, and you can expect the game to be released in about 2 years time. And what happens in 2 years from now in the footballing world? Well, the 2026 World Cup.
It doesn't get any more tension-packed than this.
I mean, just think about it. When you're gonna release something new for the first time, timing is key, and it would be perfect for a American gaming company to release, obviously, a new football game at the World Cup when football is at its peak. And obviously, what's special about the 2026 World Cup as well? It's literally gonna be played in America. This is the perfect moment for 2K Games to announce their new FIFA game to the world. The funniest thing about this is that just a few days ago, I made a video talking about bad things about EAFC right now and things they need to improve on for FC25. And one of the main things I talked about was exactly national teams. There is so many national teams that is not in EAFC right now, which is terrible. I'm not sure if that is because of licenses or if EA is just lazy when it comes to this, but mostly every single African team is not in the game, and there is so many competitions that they do not have, so 2K Games could already go ahead in quite a big department here over EA, and that's exactly what we want to see, a lot of competition with these football games. There's also been some more big details revealed since I made that last video. We now know that 2K Games last summer actually stole some EA employees, or I mean, stealing is a crazy word to say, but they literally went ahead and offered them a new job at 2K Games, and some of those employers were one of the main people behind the gameplay development at EA Sports. It literally makes sense though. When you're gonna be making something brand new, why don't you go ahead and just hire some of the people that have been doing this for years and has so much knowledge about this? And this just shows me that 2K Games are serious about this when they're even hiring EA employees to work on their own football game. That is sounding so good to me, and I'm just so excited that we're gonna have a serious competitor to EA's football games. I already know some of you are typing your comments saying, why are they hiring EA employees? We do not want the same game. And do not worry guys, just to clear that up, this is just 1 or 2 people who works in the gameplay department. You know, not the game modes department, not the ultimate team, not anything like that, just for the gameplay. And obviously 2K Games are using different gaming engines and everything to EA, so the gameplay is obviously not going to be the same at all. This is a brand new game, but these guys at EA obviously know a lot about how to develop a successful football game, and that is why they are getting hired by 2K Games. We also know a little bit more what 2K Games want to achieve the most with their football games, and that is that they want to have a direct competitor to the Ultimate Team game mode that EA has. Obviously, I think they have something similar on their NBA games right now, where you can go ahead and open packs and all of that, and you know, they make so much money from it. EA, even though they literally changed their name this year from FIFA to EAFC, have actually made profit just because of this Ultimate Team game mode. The sales of the game has literally gone down, but because of the packs and everything that you can buy online, they've still made more money than they ever did before. So people are spending ridiculous amount of money, and the 2K Games are seeing this. You know, they could take over the footballing world right here with this game. Imagine if it becomes the main game, and just imagine the amount of money that they can make just from releasing packs, and that is their main objective so far, what I've heard, with this 2K FIFA game. But don't panic just yet, because this is a company that also cares about offline, guys. There's also going to be many offline game modes, and we're going to be seeing something similar to what we had with the Journey. And oh, that sounds so good to me, because the Journey was really fun when EA put in that effort for 3 years, and you know, it was ahead of its time in my opinion. But then I looked over to what NBA 2K was doing around the same time, and every single year they've had this kind of storyline game mode, and you know, I'm just thinking to myself, why did EA only release this for like 3 years? Why do not they also have something like this every single year for offline? They could do it with player career mode, where they add some storylines with your player. After looking at some other gaming companies, yet again, I think EA is lazier than ever before, and they could do so much more with their game modes, and that is why I'm also really excited to see how EA is gonna respond when this NBA FIFA 2K game is out, because this could be a serious problem for them. We have seen eFootball trying to do it. Obviously so far it's not exactly taken over EA and their football games, but you know, they're still making a lot of money with their Dream Team game mode, which is obviously free to play, but you can be buying packs, all of that, and it's also very popular on mobile phones, so they're still making literally billions of dollars from that. But you know, we need a good console game, and eFootball is never gonna be able to compete with EA's games on that. Obviously we know that UFL is coming out this year, and what you're seeing right now, guys, is actually a brand new gameplay from it as well that I have not covered before, and I have to say that this game is starting to look better and better every single time they release something new. So I'm still hopeful that UFL could, you know, be a competitor, but what we know about UFL is that they're only gonna focus on online to begin things with. I've literally asked myself on Twitter DMs, because I've been talking with this gaming company ever since they started development, and they told me that they have no news, no thoughts about offline right now. It's all about online. You know, the game is gonna be free to play, and then you can obviously buy packs, you know, very similar to Ultimate Team, but it's still not gonna be a competitor for EA, because you need all of the other game modes as well. So yeah, this NBA 2K that is gonna be called FIFA 2K is literally our last hope, guys, for a direct competitor with EA Sports, like we had back on like FIFA 14 with Pro Evolution Soccer. Yet again, you can be expecting a World Cup game, 2026 World Cup, which is gonna be in America. I think it's genius that they've started development right now, because it obviously takes a couple of years, especially when you start a brand new game, and the fact that it's gonna be released like around the World Cup times in 2026, it's gonna feel so good, you know, because football is gonna be at the top. You know, nothing is like the World Cup, and yeah, they're taking advantage of that, which I think is a really good idea. So there we go, that is it for this time, but make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, all of that, stay updated, because I might have some more news in just a few more days. There's always new things getting released, there's always some new rumors every single day when I check social media right now about FIFA and 2K games, so make sure you guys stay updated with that. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.